Hello and happy last day of e-learning. I know you're excited. I am sad that our year is ending like this and I don't get to give you all hugs. But I am so thankful that you were in my class, and I am so glad that I got to know you and hear your stories and love on you for just a little bit. Let's go over what you're going to do for the very last day. I think it's pretty easy. I think you'll like it. So, in ELA, the task is to give yourself a comprehension check to make sure that you understand what you're reading. Understanding what you're reading makes it more fun. It makes you understand the story. It makes you be able to guess what's going to happen next. It also means that when I understand what I'm reading, I can easily tell other people about my story. So today, anytime you read, check in with yourself by asking questions in the chart. Or you can ask other questions too. I'll give you a couple examples. A good time to do this is like at the end of each chapter, or maybe at the end of each section in the book, or anytime that you get confused. Stop, pause, try to ask yourself a couple questions. And if you're still confused, maybe go back a couple pages and then continue reading. This is especially important when you're trying those harder books. Which I want you to do, but you need to be able to check in with yourself. So readers who understand stories give themselves comprehension checks, such as, who is this part of the story all about? Maybe you ask a question like that. Or what is happening? Or what might happen next? Or I think this is going to happen next. Usually, if you can make a prediction about what's going to happen next, and it has to do with what did just happen, then you are understanding the story really well. So those are all really good strategies. Again, here's some digital text if you need it. So for math, this is really, really simple. This is really kind of stuff that you learned more in first grade than you did in second grade. It's that easy. So these are all the strategies that you have learned to this point. Okay. Not all of them, but most of them, the simpler ones. So what you're going to do is complete a chart that looks like this. Okay. And you're going to tell me what strategy you use to solve that problem. It can be one of the ones on the chart, or it can be a different one. But like when I solve 13 plus 0, well, I used the plus 0 strategy. That was really easy. I know any number plus 0 is the same number. Then if I did 7 plus 7, what strategy did you use to solve that one? Hopefully you used a doubles fact, because we should know our doubles facts that well. These are all facts within 20, and you should be experts on these. If you are not, then definitely make some flashcards and become experts, because you should be really good adding and subtracting within 20, because we just did it within 1,000. So you should be good with this. Here's a fun little game if you want to play. And then in science and social studies, again, we're talking about supply and demand. So in order for an item or a service to sell or to go on the market, businesses have to advertise to get people interested in that good or service. A good advertisement could raise the demand and allow for higher prices. So a lot of companies spend a lot of money on advertisement. Think of all those commercials, and when you read things, and the newspapers and all of that. Good advertisement. So what you're going to do today is you're going to choose an item, a real item or a service, and you're going to create an advertisement for that item or for that service. You can design it as a piece of paper. So like maybe something you would find in a magazine or in a newspaper. You could even do it as a commercial if you wanted to. I want you to be super creative, okay? You can use slogans, you can do songs, you can do anything, but make sure that you are appealing to the audience of your buyers, okay? So like if you are trying to sell something to an adult, you have to appeal differently. You have to do your advertisement a little different than if you were trying to appeal to a child. If it was a kid's game and you want them to look at it, you might want to make it super colorful, and it's okay if it's a little bit messy, because kids don't really care about that. But if you are selling it to an adult, then it needs to be clean and neat, and words need to be spelled right, and all of that. So think about who you're selling your item to or your service to. And if it is a recording or a picture or anything, please feel free to share. This is one of my favorite things to do in class. Today for related arts is music. So you can practice keeping a steady beat along with any song. So you can clap your hands or stomp your feet or find another way that you can move to the beat. Maybe nod your head. That would make me a little dizzy. Or you can have fun by creating your own rhythm. I think this is the Chrome Music Lab that we used before. Or you can learn a new song. It has to be new, from like a movie or a TV show or a video game, and sing it. And then for your recess activity today is you're going to do a jumping jack for every letter in the alphabet. So say your alphabet, do your jumping jacks. This continues for the rest of this month, though this is our last day together, so you won't see it from me anymore. But if you want to finish out this month's, they have some more fun activities. All right, that is all I have. Hopefully I will see you at our last Google Meet, and then again tomorrow at awards. I love you, and I will talk to you later.